Hey guys, this is Joe with Tengu Drop, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different for the channel. For those of you that don't know, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break after this week. This is Keaton and I's final week of making individual videos for the channel, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different today, and I'm going to give a rundown of my top 5 puzzle games that I have played for Tengu Drop, and maybe a couple more kind of honourable mentions as we get towards the end of the list. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. And one of the first games I ever played for Tengu Drop, pretty much doing a playthrough all the way through, was The Swapper. Now this is an awesome puzzle game. I had a lot of fun with this. It's kind of got that 2D kind of side-scrolling vibe to it, and you kind of have to swap out clones of yourself to kind of solve puzzle rooms basically. And it has a really cool aesthetic, and it's kind of set in space and has a really good narrative to it as well. And yeah, I really enjoyed playing through this game, and it's really intuitive the way you can swap clones to solve puzzles. It was kind of one of them games that, kind of one of the first puzzle games I ever really played for PC, to be honest with you, especially in kind of terms of like the side-scrolling style. And I had a lot of fun with it. I actually played it all the way through on a channel, I believe. I don't know if I skipped any levels out, but that was back in the day when I used to make really long videos. And yeah, it was a really fun game, and definitely worth checking out if you haven't yet. And I thought I'd get that in at number 5 as one of my top 5 puzzle games that I've played for Tengu Drop. Up next is a game called Standpoint. Now, Standpoint is a game that I didn't really know much about. I kind of bought it, or I kind of got a press copy for it. I can't actually remember, it's been so long now. But it is one of those games that I played on the channel pretty much all the way through. I remember making a definitive guide to this game, and I was kind of doing my best to kind of get all the way through it. And not only that, you can actually find secrets in the game. There's like 2 secrets per level, and I made a guide where you could get all the secrets in the game and get the secret ending in the end. And I had a lot of fun doing that. The whole collection and playlist is pretty much on the channel if you want to check it out. And it was a really fun game. It kind of involved kind of switching gravity to kind of navigate through kind of obstacles and levels. And yeah, it was really fun. A lot of the levels in the game actually required their own achievements as well. And there's still one achievement that I never actually got for that game, and that is finishing, I believe it was Anger 5. I believe that's the level name, and you have to do it without dying. And that's like the only achievement I didn't get. I actually got an achievement which is like the secret Easter egg, which took me a long time to get, but I got that. But yeah, Standpoint, really good game, really worth playing if you kind of into that kind of first-person puzzle genre, and yeah, worth checking out for sure. Alright, number 3, it's kind of hard to choose, but I'm going to go for The Witness. Again, another game that I look forward to for a long time. This could be easily number 2, but I thought I'd put it in at number 3. And when I get to number 2, I'll talk a little bit about that. But The Witness is a genius game. One of the best puzzle games I've ever played. I really enjoyed my time with it. The world is pretty much uncomparable to anything. It's kind of got the best world that you've ever seen in any game. The way it all fits together. Really awesome stuff. Really enjoyable. And yeah, just one of the games I was looking forward to for such a long time. And I actually played it for the channel. I believe when I played it for the channel, it was like the second time I played it. So it's kind of more of like a walkthrough kind of let's play, because I've actually played it first. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Really good stuff. I remember being ill when it first came out, which is why the channel has like my second playthrough of the game. And I just remember being ill and dying and kind of playing this game. It was like pretty surreal. But yeah, awesome game. I pretty much did everything you had to do. There were some extras that I didn't do in my playthrough, and I was kind of undecided whether to go back and play this. But man, just such a good game. I can't say enough about The Witness being a great game. If you're into puzzle games and first-person exploration games, which is pretty much my kind of favourite genre if you've been following the channel for a long time. And yeah, good stuff with The Witness. And at number 2, let's talk about Steven's Sausage Roll. Man, this could have been number 3. It could have even been number 1, but Steven's Sausage Roll, I didn't actually play for the channel. There's not like a let's play on the channel. There's not like a walkthrough on the channel. I played this by streaming on Twitch. I kind of did a first impressions for the channel, and everything else was on Twitch. I kind of played this game. Man, I remember playing this game. I must have been playing for over 12 hours, maybe 13 or 14 hours. I can't actually remember. but something around that, like just one day just playing this game. And we even had the developer in the channel at the time, like he came into the Twitch chat to hang out. And the Steven Sausage Roll is about, I can't even explain it. It's like an isometric sausage rolling game. It's like logic puzzles, and it just blew my mind. It's just one of the best puzzle games I've ever played. It is genius. It's just one of the best games I've ever played. Could easily be my game of the year, actually. I think it might be. This and The Witness are easily my games of the year so far, I'd say. And man, if you want to check it out and you want to watch me play through it, and kind of not in any kind of edited way, I think the playthrough is highlighted on Twitch, so if you go to our Twitch channel you can check it out and see the full highlights of this game. And yeah, just watch the playthrough there. You can always check out my first impressions, but I feel like one thing I did regret is like the first impressions that I did for this game on the channel kind of never really like showed what the game was capable of. You know, it was kind of like the first few levels of the game, and that this game doesn't really start getting amazing and kind of mind-blowing worthy until you kind of get into the second area, so you don't really see that on the channel. But if you did catch me playing it on Twitch, you'll know that it's one of my favorite games ever, easily one of the best puzzle games ever made. And the number one, if you're kind of familiar with the channel, you're going to know that this game is going to be the Talos Principle. Man, what an awesome game. It's just want to become one of my favourite games of all time. I'd say it's easily one of the games that kind of put our channel on the map. All of our most viewed videos are pretty much from this game, and I had a lot of fun playing it. A lot of people enjoyed watching my playthroughs, and I guess me kind of making videos for the Easter eggs in the game. But this game is just one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. Easily one of the best puzzle games ever made, and I just can't talk about it enough in terms of how awesome it was. I did a full playthrough, which included kind of like, well, this is actually one of the first games I actually played all the way through, like properly. And I actually imported videos from Twitch to kind of, because I kind of played it on Twitch and played it for the channel. It's kind of a mixture of both. I kind of cringe when I go back and watch my playthrough now, because I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't really edit them in any way at all. Like, it's pretty much just straight through, like everything, including me struggling with the puzzles. And man, I was so bad when I first played this game. And not only did I make a playthrough of the game and show all of the endings and do all of the Easter eggs, I even made videos where I kind of exploited the game world, like each level, and like how you can skip puzzles, like different ways of solving puzzles, like kind of ways that developers maybe didn't intend for you to do. And that was like just such an experience, just like playing through the game and kind of figuring that shit out at the same time. And of course I played the DLC as well. Easily my favourite game to ever play for this channel, and easily the most popular game that is on Tengu Drop, I'd say. Just awesome stuff. There's no question that was going to be number one. Obviously, if you know me, you probably knew it was going to be. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of a rundown and just talk about games that kind of put this channel on the map a little bit, and kind of games that were really awesome and definitely worth checking out. There's so many other puzzle games I played. So many games, like there was a game called Perspective, which was like a student project, and that was just an experience as well. I remember doing a full playthrough of that game. And there's even games that I didn't even play for the channel that kind of I played before the channel even kind of formed in 2013, like games like Antichamber. That's just one of my favorite games of all time, one of the best puzzle games I've ever played, and definitely worth checking out even if I didn't play it for the channel. And there's other games coming out. There's even games that I've been kind of like privately beta testing for and alpha testing for, games like Manifold Garden and things like that. That's worth checking out when that kind of gets released. Still in development right now, but from what I've played, it's awesome. Kind of has the same vibe of kind of what you would expect from a game like Standpoint and Antichamber and kind of like that. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Expect another video from me this week on Wednesday discussing the channel and kind of what's going to happen going forward. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That has been my favourite puzzle games, and I'll see you next time.